Hello YouTubers, this is Leroy with Ozark Riders, and today we are in Morenci, Arizona, and we are just getting ready to hop up on United States Highway 191. This is called the Devil's Highway. Don't know exactly who calls it that, but I think that after riding it, I sort of have to agree with it. But I'm going to have to sort of put this day into three different parts. We're going to do this part, which is doing the Morenci Mine. It's a huge area, and I mean it's got a lot of nice sights to it and everything else. So enjoy the views. We're just gonna, take our time going down through here. There was there is a lot of traffic with vehicles that are going in and out of the mines. I mean, you won't see a lot of it, but we do get in behind a couple slow vehicles. But I just sort of cut a lot of that out. But the total day that we're going to do this day, I'm going to go ahead and talk a little bit about the rest of the day. I know I put out in yesterday's video or the ride that we did yesterday that I wasn't going to have any audio, but then I forgot that I didn't have any audio for this part of the trip. But as soon as I get further up on US 191, I did have audio, so we are going to be able to listen to a little bit of what I got to say. It was a great ride. This was a really fantastic day. Of course, you have to be prepared to ride this ride, because from Morenci up here, you have 90 miles from here to the town of Alpine, and I tell you, the first probably 50 miles, I'll have to look at that again, but I'd say about the first 50 miles, there you'll see it says there's no services for the next 90 miles. The first 50 miles is nothing but curves. I mean, listen, we've ridden a lot of highways in Arkansas that have some curves. And I know that there's other places, the Tail of the Dragon and all that has a lot of curves. But this thing here, I mean, I would have to guesstimate for that 50 miles. We probably anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000 curves, and maybe even less mileage than that. I'll have to look at that again. But the Morenci Mine itself is a real nice area. And just something to look at, because it is a little bit different. And you're going to see how different it is when we get up here and get on the second part of the day, which will be the Devil's Highway. But one of the things about this road right here is it seems like, according to my GPS as we were riding, that they have changed this route a bunch of times. So I imagine that as soon as they go in and start doing some work on one area, they have to sort of adjust the roads to go to a different way. But man, there's some huge construction equipment that they use for the mines, and you'll see a little bit more down there. The road in this first little part isn't that terribly bad until really you get up a little bit further. Then you'll see it does get a little, get pretty bad. And then especially once you leave the mining area, it's almost like they really can't take care of the road that well. But again, if you like curves and you love curves, then this is the road to do it. You'll see later on that there's a couple spots on here that, man, you really have to be careful going down through here. One of the things I did, this part here is all going to be on my Insta360 camera that I had actually for the first time mounted on my trailer and was trying it out. And overall, I think it did pretty good. I wish I could have, you know, raised it up a little bit higher, raise it up so you can see over the guardrail a little bit more. But it's still, I was really satisfied with it. I know when I'm driving down the road and I'm turning around looking around the back, it looks like it was bouncing pretty good. But I had the 360 on a stick, and I had it mounted on there with the handlebar mount that I have on the bike, and then I had an extra, I guess it's an extra support mount on there. So I wasn't, really afraid of it falling off, but I was sort of afraid of it might break in the stick. But it all did okay. I didn't have any problem. I went back there and checked it. Once I get up here and get into the Devil's Highway, I actually take it off of there and put it back on the mount on the handlebars. Right now we're in behind looks like a fuel truck, and I noticed a couple of the large bucket loaders there, or dump trucks. Those things, you can't really tell too much, but man, they're huge. And some of the first ones that we've seen in this area, and yeah, they were gigantic. Good thing about this road up here is we're going to get a passing zone and get around this truck. But it's still really a nice road, nice area. A lot of scenery. Even here in the mines, it was a lot of scenery. And you do get to see quite a bit. Trying a few little things here with the camera just to see how they work out. I have been working on the 360 camera a little bit. I don't do a lot of it whenever I'm driving, but I do every once in a while. I like to pull it out and try to see what different things that can do with it. Really have to thank Brent from Mouth Hogs, because his instructions showed us how to actually do everything, get the key points and everything on here, and it's a lot smoother than when you try to do it on the front side of the app. But hey, that's another story. This is not going to be very long. I think I only made this a little less than 10 minutes. But again, good, nice valleys and everything else. It's just a little bit different than I guess with the surrounded with trees. So this area looks like, I guess if it was all trees up here, this would really look nice. I decided I want to look up at the sun for a little bit and flip it around, see how that worked out. Hey, pavement looks pretty good. Everything else looks good. Just like to do something different every once in a while. I appreciate everybody that's been watching the videos and got the subscription up for me. I'm really happy with that. Thanks to everybody that has subscribed, and if you're on the fence about wanting to subscribe, hey, as long as you look at my my videos, I'm really happy. And, hopefully this is good enough content and you enjoy it. So, okay. Well, listen, I'm going to get off of here, and I will get the next video out as soon as I can. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later.